What's up YouTube, Dan here from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you a Vegito deck profile. Now, for those of you who don't know, Vegito is the kind of carnation of the fusion between Vegeta and Goku, and it's more on the Vegeta side, hence Vegito. And his effect is really, really cool. So this is from set 2, and I like this kind of, the way it works. It's a shame that the gimmick of all Vegito leader cards aren't this effect. So the permanent effect is each Son, Goku and Vegeta in all your areas gain red, blue and green colours. So that's your hand, field, grave and deck. So I would have liked the Vegito kind of element of that to be across all boards, you know, but this is the version, it's still really good. So when this card attacks, place one card from the top of your deck into the drop area. If it's red, this card gains plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn, and obviously because you're playing a load of Gokus and Vegetas, they should be reds. When your life is 4 or less, you awaken it. So when he awakens, again, permanent, each Son, Goku and Vegeta in all your areas gain red, blue and green. Auto, when this card attacks, draw one card, and if there are 10 or more total Son, Goku or Vegeta in your drop area, this card gains plus 5,000 power and double strike for the duration of this turn. So it's a good kind of effect, but it's not as powerful as some of the other leaders. Anyway, now that we've gone through the leader, we're going to zoom out and I'm going to show you the rest of the deck. So we'll start off with our high levels. I've only got 2, which is what I'm only playing to, and that is Repeated Force Vegito. Again, it kind of works that way in the sense that you don't want it in your hand. I'll move on to the next card quickly and then I can go back for that. So we play Mind Controlling Bubble. This card is incredibly powerful. So when you play this card, look at up to 7 cards on the top of your deck, choose up to 2 red battle cards among them with 25 or less power other than himself and play them. Then shuffle your deck. So he can bring out any of your Gokus and Vegetas, all of your top power ones, which is really, really cool, and your Repeated Force Vegito. Now, your Repeated Force Vegito is incredibly powerful as it does triple strike. It can be union ported by paying 5 energies and overlaying a Goku and a Vegeta and place this card into active mode. So you tap with your Vegeta, tap with your Goku, and then you can fuse into this and you're going in for triple strike. When this card attacks, this card gains plus 5,000 power for each Son, Goku and Vegeta in your drop area for the duration of this turn. You can get him up to crazy amounts of power. Like, if your opponent can't negate him, if you've attacked with your Vegeta, attack with your Goku, and they can't negate him, it'll be close to game, if not game, because they will not be able to out-block him, and he'll be going in for crazy amounts of power. So playing him at 3, you know, you can do, but like I said, you want him in deck to bring him out with Mind Control Bubble. You're very rarely going to actually play his Union Port costs. We then play 2 Awakening Rage Son Goku. Again, this one's really, really cool. So it evolves for 5 costs onto Son Goku, but because it's with the Vegito deck, it's actually treated as red, so he can be brought off of Bubble as well. Permanent, if your Krillin is in your drop area, this card gains triple strike. We don't play Krillin in this, but he's already got a double strike. And when you play this card, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards, of which the total adds up to 6 or less, and knock them out. So he's a nice little board wipe. We then play 2 Vegeta Prince of Speed. Again, evolve cost of 4, has double strike, and when you play this card, if you have 5 or more energy, draw 2 cards. And again, he's treated as red in the deck, so he can be brought out of by Bubbity. We then play 2 Lightning Speed Vegito. Again, it's a union port of Son Goku and Vegeta of a cost of 3. This card can attack battle cards that are in active mode, and at the end of the battle, after this card attacks, place 10 cards from the top of your deck into your drop area, then choose up to 1 Vegito with 25,000 power, or with exactly 25,000 power from your drop area, and evolve into it by placing it on top of this card in active mode. So, what you can do is you can get this out with Bubbity, but if you, even if you don't Union Port him, it's fine. But if you were to Union Port, you attack with your Goku, do double damage. So let's say we go with this Goku. We attack with this Goku, do double strike. Attack with this Vegeta, do double strike. If they block them or whatnot, then you Union Port into Lightning Speed Vegito, attack for a single one, then evolve him, and hopefully you've got one of the big drop 7 Vegetos in the graveyard. You evolve into them, that drop 7 Vegito is going in for 25 with triple strike, and plus any of the Gokus and Vegetas that are in the graveyard. So it's an incredibly fast power play. And then we've got 2 Relentless Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It's got double strike, permanent. This card cannot be knocked out by your opponent's skills, which is very, very helpful. And then when you play this card until the beginning of your next turn, it gains plus 5,000 power. So that's it for the big boss monsters. As you can see, there's a lot more boss monsters in this build than in normal kind of like Dragon Ball, and that's only because you can bring them out with your Bobbity, so you can even bump your Bobbity up to 4 to make it more consistent, but it can then lead to more bricks as well. So for the lower ones, we've got quadruple double shot Vegeta. This is your pay 1 cost, drop it, and then play it from your hand. We've got triple Mighty Attack Son Goku, it's just a 15,000 critical, and I've chosen to play this over the Vegeta because this is searchable with the Goku card we play. We've got triple Comrades Combined Vegeta and triple Comrades Combined Goku. Vegeta is when all your energies are blue, you can bring him out for 2 energies, and he's a 20k beater. Son Goku is when you play this card, look up to 7 cards on top of your deck, choose up to 1 blue Vegeta among them, which they will be because of your leader, and then play it in rest mode. Which is a shame that it has to be played in rest mode, but it still gets you another card out of the deck onto the board. We've then got 4 Bundle of Curiosity Son Goku. This is just your draw card, and because all your cards gain green, blue and red, it's very, very easy to pull this off. And then we've got 4 Kind Saiyan Son Goku. This is obviously the way you search your Goku cards. Deck mill a little bit more, and is one of your first steps. So to get a Union Port on any of your Vegetos, the lowest you can do is 2 with this Vegeta here and a Goku there. So you can get into your Vegeto after turn 3, I believe. So turn 1 you play Goku, turn 2 you play Vegeta, turn 3 you can go into that one there, and then you mill 10 and you can end up in the big 7 guy as well. Now onto our extra cards. We play 4 Divine Aid Vardos. This is your drop 0 10k boost and a draw 1 card because your leader is red. We've got 4 Objection because you want to energy ramp as soon as you possibly can. Energy ramping is how you get into Bobbity. If you open up a Bobbity and an Objection, you just want to keep hammering down till you get your Bobbity and then put your board on play with your big beast monsters and move into game. We've then got your 4 Sensu Beans to reactivate your energy. And then for a personal choice of mine, I've gone with 4 Cab's Awakening. Because all your cards will be red, even your Vegito cards are red in this deck, unless you're using some set free ones. Cab's Awakening, because it gives an extra 6k rather than 5k, can sometimes be that card difference that tilts you over the edge of your opponent of what they've got. You don't have to play this, you can take it out if you wish. It is just a personal choice of mine. And I just thought I'd see how it goes and how it works. But that's it for the Vegito deck profile. I hope this has given a couple of ideas for your own one. It is not as meta-defining or as powerful as I would like it to be, or as you would think Vegito would be, but it's still very, very fun to play around with, especially if you're playing like, you know, non-meta games against your friends and stuff like that. I would like to say it's budget, but obviously it's got Sensu Beans in it. If you wanted to take the Sensu Beans out, you make it a little bit cheaper. The drop 7 Vegito is a little bit expensive at about 7 or 8 quid, but then the rest shouldn't be that expensive for you to pick up and put together. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. As always, happy dueling.